Man, first my video hits the max length. Now my memory runs out. But I was just talking about this psychosis and how eventually the physical world is gonna evidence itself to them in some way that's likely to be painful. And, for me, when that happened, what it was like all these memories, basically. Like, I suddenly remembered, oh yeah, all these things are shitty about the world, right? Like, and then, like, as the cops put me in their car and they were driving me away, I was realizing I'm sitting in the car with these insane people who, they don't listen, they don't have empathy. They're insane. Because once you have empathy, once you realize that the way to be is to listen to other people, you can't go back. Because it's just, you realize in your mind, it's what's better for you, it's what's better for them, it's what's better for everyone, and there's no reason not to do it. But until you come to that realization, you remain insane, and a guy sitting in the car, they think I'm insane. So I'm just an insane guy saying all these fucking words to them. And I was non-stop on these cops. I was talking the whole way down to the mental hospital. And, I was asking them some tough questions. But, they were ignoring me. And, yeah, that's cruel, man. That's a cruel world where people don't listen. And, it's understandable to me, like a lot of groups, a lot of people on the left feel like they haven't been listened to. And, a lot of people on the right, a lot of these conservatives are just as, they're just as bad. They lack just empathy just as much as the people on the left. Like, and, yeah, I can understand that pain, but at the same time, they're inflicting it and they're not listening to me. They're not learning economics, and ultimately, by choosing not to listen and choosing not to learn, they are perpetuating the suffering that exists on this planet for themselves and everyone else, man. So, I guess I'm about done. I just wanted to wrap it up because I kind of left it hanging. I didn't have much else to say, really. I think it's just, I'm continuing to continue, and I'm making a lot of positive changes. I did, so I'm off weed right now. We'll see if that sticks. I've been getting back into some of my weightlifting in the evening. I've been doing some running in the morning, and trying to keep a decent schedule. Work. Surprisingly, I actually ran out of work today. But to me, that means I've been staying on top of it and getting stuff done, which I really have. Yeah, they talked to me a couple months ago, about I was using social media at work. They didn't like that, and since then I was like, okay, I'll commit all my time to you guys. And in a way, it was almost like I wanted to see like how long it would actually take me to run out of work doing that. Just nose to the grindstone, but I can't fucking live like that, man. And if they get to part 3 of this video, man, maybe they'll hear that and understand. But I want to get through this weekend. I got big things. I got big things on the horizon. I can't talk about everything. But life's okay, man, and it's just so weird to me, man. I don't understand why God would put us in this fucking world with all these attractive people, and yet love is a thing. Falling in love and wanting to just be with this one person is a thing. And how do those two things coexist in harmony? I think that's the great question. That's the great thing that I don't know the answer to, and I don't think I will know the answer until I find that person, until me and this person are together, whoever this person is, and we just decide we're either enough for each other or we want to fucking do some freaky shit, man. And different people are different, and our deal will be unique, I'm sure. You know, there's benefits to like not putting yourself at risk of like getting STDs and stuff if you have just one partner. And Teal Swan talks about containment. You got to contain the woman, and that's what I believe through empathy you can do, because when you have empathy, she's expressing shit and you're listening, and like if you're listening and you're having compassion, well, you're gonna resolve whatever that issue is. And people working together, I believe, through discourse can solve anything, man. And I mean, shit, just me on my one side, all these discourses I've had, and look at the fucking book I wrote, man. I solved fucking society. Just not even dealing with people who were empathetic. Just one-sided fucking empathy got me that far. So two-sided empathies, that would be otherworldly, man. And speaking of otherworldly, man, yeah, I think people really underestimate how much crazy shit's in this universe, how many aliens are out there, how many different types of species, how many different types of mystical beings exist all around us and are simply in hiding, because why would you want humans to know about you? You know, look at the way humans treat each other. Why would you want them to treat you any fucking way? You just want them to not know about you, of course. You're going to do everything you can to conceal yourself, whether it's moving off this planet under the ocean, hiding somewhere. You know? Who knows? There's people on this planet. You think about this. How many households are on this planet? Billions, right? Billions of fucking households. What secrets are contained within these households? What mystical objects, what antiques, what heirlooms have been passed down? What secret fucking information do different households have? There's all kinds of shit in this world, my friend. There is all kinds of fucking shit, and it's all hidden from you. It's all hidden because you don't have empathy, because you're not kind. And once people start acting kind, maybe we'll start building trust, and some of these things will start coming out of the woodwork. But apparently we're not there yet, because I'm still fucking single, so apparently I still haven't earned any fucking trust. And I guess at the beginning, it always takes a leap of faith, right? You never know. When I turned myself over to God, I didn't know what he would do, man. I thought he might strike me dead where I fucking stood, man. I fully believed that he existed, but I did not know what he would do with me. And I still don't know what he's going to do with me. But I know he's carried me through to this moment. And, when I surrendered to this woman 4 years ago, that was a risk too, man. It was a risk, but it was a risk I had to take, because just like when I gave myself to God, I knew the alternative was hopeless. When the status quo becomes unbearable, uncertainty starts to represent hope rather than fear. I know I'm speaking fast. These are things I've said a lot, but my words do have meaning, and the way we're going is hopeless. The socialist utopia is hopeless. It can't happen. The laws of economics won't allow it to happen. The hundreds of millions of gun owners on this planet won't allow it to happen, man. The people who want to support themselves and their families and survive won't let it happen, man. They don't want it to happen. They don't want to be a part of your cult. They don't want to be a part of your group. They don't want to be a part of your family. They don't want a fucking thing to do with you. But if you ever want to have anything to do with them, you're going to need to bring something to the table, man. You're going to have to negotiate an offer some kind of labor, some kind of good that you can trade, something, and hope that they'll exchange with you. And if they won't, you'll have to fucking find other people to do that, man. Because it's through free exchange that we're able to survive on this planet, man. No one on this planet has the ability to fucking survive without any help. I mean, maybe a very small handful of people could survive, but this is a fraction of a percent. This is a very small fraction of a percent. And it's not many people, and it's almost not even worth discussing. You know, for someone to survive in perpetuity without any assistant, any trading partners, I mean, you got a farm, you got just everything you need. Your clothes, you're going to have to stitch them, you know. Your fucking plumbing, you're going to have to take care of yourself. Your electricity, everything in your house, all your fucking crops, your fucking medical health, all this shit, man. Your health fails, what are you going to do? You break a leg? People need to trade, man. They need the specialized services that other people provide. We need a real economy. And, you know, even if we don't get a real economy, these people living out in the woods with these farms, these homesteads, it's like, what are you going to do when 1,000 fucking hungry people from the city show up at your door, you know? You got 1,000 rounds in the fucking AR? You don't have 1,000 rounds. Maybe a few people do. But what if 1,000,000 fucking people show up? You know what I mean? It's going to be hordes, man. We can't do that. That's not a fucking viable solution. The solution is fucking freedom. And, I guess I just gotta wait it out, man. So with that, you guys have a great evening.